Evening, and welcome to House Groups. We are back in Colossians again this week, talking about setting our hearts and minds on the things above. We're in a unique spot in the letter where Paul has reached a turning point. He spent the last chapter warning the Colossians about false teachers and bad theology, and in chapter 3, he's shifting to giving practical advice for how Christians should live. It's really important that Paul goes first to where our hearts and minds are, because everything else he'll say in chapter 3 flows out of having your heart and mind in the right place first. I want you to be honest with yourself tonight about what you think about and what you really want when nobody else is around. Left to yourself, what do you want so badly? What can you not stop thinking about? For all of us, at least some of the time, we're thinking and desiring the things of this world. But Paul says in verse 3 of chapter 3 that when we believe in Jesus, that we have died and our lives are now hidden with Christ. That means that all the worldly things that we used to think about and desire should not appeal to us in the same way that they did before. We still want those things, and many of them are good, but our main focus in life is no longer those things. Because our life is now hidden in heaven with Jesus. Our thoughts and desires should be connected to Him there. But it's not just a call to willpower away any thoughts or desires about something else. Instead, it's Paul reminding us that because of what Jesus has done, and how He saved us, that our hearts should want to be with Him. The things above are so much better that when we focus on them, everything else will grow strangely dim, as the old hymn says. Maybe you don't know a ton about heaven, though, or about what Jesus has done, and that's okay. If you've just been following Jesus for a short time or just checking all this stuff out, this is a great time to start getting acquainted with it. Tonight, let's spend some time digging into what heaven will be like. We can't set our hearts and minds on the things above if we don't even know what they are. So take time tonight to read about what is waiting for us, and let's get excited about being home with Jesus in heaven forever. Amen.